Hello, what is going on, rail fans? We are here live in Stuart, Florida, Railfanning the FEC Heritage Main Line. We're back at the Stuart Drawbridge. Hello, SCBRP. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. To start off today, no action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch for the day. So, yeah, like I said, we are here live on the FEC Heritage Main Line, waiting for some FEC or Brightline action, whatever comes first, here in on the Stuart Drawbridge. Second, hello, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today, no action yet. So, yeah, like I said, we're just starting off. Nothing going on yet, but we should have something here at least somewhat soon, somewhat near. Hello, Warren County. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Starting off today, no action yet. So, I'm just making sure that the stream is working well because, as you know, we had some issues last stream when I tried to do some rail fanning out in Indiantown, but the stream just had trouble connecting. It was trouble from the start. I don't even know why I bothered. So yeah, a lot of areas. So yeah, like I say, I always try to do. It's me, elevators, trains, and more. My second account. Nice. Seems like we're at the bridge. Yep. So yeah, like I say, I always say this. I try to stream every time I rail fan, but a lot of places I seem to go to have little to no or poor connection to where it just leads to the stream crashing. Folkestone, Indiantown, all being examples. So out here in Stuart seems to be the only place I can really go in the area that is good for streaming, along with West Palm Beach for whatever reason. West Palm Beach also has some connection issues. We good so far, I hope so. Bridge status will be in use for the stream, all right. Yeah. So yeah, for that Indiantown stream, though, you didn't miss much. It wasn't even that long of a stream, if I did stream it. I was probably there for 45 minutes, caught 2 Amtraks, no freight. I wasn't expecting freight. I was just kind of hoping to get lucky, but some nice catches at the 2 Amtraks, though, on the Indiantown Swing Bridge, which was a cool catch. Definitely a cool spot to do some train watching out there. Also, earlier that day, I did do some other rail fanning just down the line over in Zana, Florida, which is a town just northwest of Indiantown. I caught an Amtrak going over the diamond there. It intersects with the U.S., that's where the CSX Auburndale subdivision intersects with the U.S. Sugars K branch out to Fort Pierce. So I plan to do some more rail fanning around that area, trying to see if I can get myself some USSC action along with not Brightline, along with Amtrak, maybe even some CSX freight. Also, like out here, I plan to get a lot of Brightline, a lot of FEC action here as well. I'm finally feeling better. I'm recovering off a sickness that has been paining me down. Common counter so far 0. Yeah. Wish we had moderators. Yeah, we don't need them yet. Besides, I can handle whatever happens. Common counter so far 0. Let's keep it there. I think we're at 6. This will be our 6th stream without any officer encounters if we don't have any today. So I just hope we can continue that trend, really. So yeah, unfortunately, I tried to upload a thumbnail for today's stream, but the thumbnail really was not working. For whatever reason, it baffles me why, because I don't know. But yeah, the thumbnail just decided not to load for whatever reason. So for those who don't know, I always pick like an old train photo from the location I try to stream at, unless if it's a new location. It's a location I obviously take photos here. So that's what I try to do. And unfortunately, I had a photo ready. I was ready to upload it and everything, and it just didn't work. We need M634 and M635 updates to fight today. Low-key sad that they quit, but they still should fight. They quit? Why? I loved that. That was great content. I loved it. I knew it wasn't gonna last long, but still. I knew that wasn't gonna last long, but that's a little unfortunate. Charles so far, Amtrak so far, C6 so far, counters not in use. Alright, gotcha. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that's a little sad. Someone should try starting that up again. So Chad, if y'all remember last stream, which was about a month and a half ago I was here. I haven't been here in a while. This is one of my favorite spots. There was a dolphin last time that appeared on stream. I got busy getting rough. There's a dolphin that appeared on stream. Oh, the bridge is just now sounding. Well, there's a dolphin back here again. So there must be some that just like to stay around here. Also, the bridge alarm just now sounding, so we got some action here soon. I hope your camera gets fixed for the live streams. I don't want it to crash again. It's not a camera issue, it's a connection issue. Something out of my control, basically. Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It came at a great time. The bridge is sounding for our, hopefully, first catch of today's stream. So yeah, unfortunately, I did miss, quote-unquote miss.
Hello, sir.
Hey. Bridge alarm sounding. Let's go. Hello, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Bridge is now lowering. Yes, sir. So yeah, we should have ourselves some action here very soon. So yeah, like I was saying, the dolphin is back here. But yeah, I missed FEC 191 first stream. I caught it on video. I was sitting at a stop sign. The stop sign's really backed up. It was really backed up. Traffic's really bad because Dixie Highway is closed right now. Oh, yep, there goes the dolphin. There's two of them. There's two of them this time. That's insane. Encounters so far. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of public encounters. There's two of them. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix you guys to see if y'all can see it. Just keep an eye on the screen. They should pop up soon. His stack bridge, nice. But yeah, like I was saying, I missed 191. I have a shot of him. It's from my car. Stopped at a stop sign because traffic was really, really backed up. So I just got a shot of him rolling past. And yeah, so that's a little unfortunate. Dolphins must be rail fans, yeah. Let's see if we can see. I want to see if I can catch him on stream. I've seen him so far. I've seen them a lot. I saw him last time, which is really weird that they're out here because this isn't really salt water. This is more brackish water out here. It's not really fresh or salt water. It's more brackish out here, but maybe it's been a bit more salty lately. I'm not sure. So if you guys can see the bridge right there. We're only focused here to see if we can catch some dolphins. Oh, yep, there we go. Right there. Bridge gets stuck at 191. St. Lucie, I think? St. Lucie Boulevard crossing? Or Fort Lauderdale Avenue, I think. Fort Lauderdale Avenue. It's either Fort Lauderdale Avenue or St. Lucie Street. If you look closely, there's two of them. This is actually really cool. We're catching dolphins and trains today. Oh, yep, that was plain view. That was plain view right there. This is cool. I love seeing this. Yeah, they just hang in this area. I'm back. Welcome back, Warren County. Didn't miss anything. Bridge still sounding. Safe to say, I think the Dolphins want to see the trains. Yeah, maybe. Just popped back up again. Oh, yep, there we go. There you go. This is so cool. We get to catch this. The bridge is now lowering, chat. This is so cool. We get to catch this on stream. This is amazing. Hello, Cal. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch. The bridge is lowering, so we should have ourselves some action there today. And I don't know if you saw it. That was a pretty good view of the dolphin right over there. One of the two. Someone clip this wholesome moment. Yeah. M453-14 is around Amtrak 91 right now. Of course. Thank you, Maryland Kid, for the update, and welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. I like the view of the dolphins, yeah. So Amtrak 41, of course, has an early M453 today. I'm really only going to do railfanning in that area around the, what was I going to say? Around the weekends. There's a good view just off screen. Ah, it's unfortunate. That'd be cool. I'm gonna look up, see where 91 is, or 41. Oh, wow. 40 and 41 really late. 40 is an hour, and 41's 2 hours late. Oh, my goodness. 2 hours late, and 97's already way past that. That's insane. Yeah, Bridge is going down, Bridge. 105 might have full champions on Friday if you plan on streaming that day. Interesting. Definitely gonna try and keep updated on that. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, I just checked them. Full 53-14 is on time. So interesting. So it's on time. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, DMV. Or Maryland. Arf dogs. Your view right there. Dolphins don't seem to be coming back, so. So yeah, like I said, I missed 191, so we won't be seeing him on stream. Oh, there goes another 2 Dolphins. So we should be seeing at least FEC 950, FEC 105, and at least 2 other bright lines. So we could have a 4-train stream today. Not bad, not bad.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Alarm. Yeah, no, nothing yet. We still got one on the way. It's probably going to be Brightline, and it's probably going to not. No, it could stay down for 105. Then it's going to go back up, then go down. So what's going to be coming at us is going to be 724S. Then after that will be 105. Then after 105 will most likely be 704N. Then after that will be 950. Oh, by the way, 191 did not have FEC 436 on it, so. Excuse me. Did not have FEC 436 on it, so. He probably left it, so that's a little unfortunate, though. I was kind of hoping to see 436. 434 was trailing second on that. So if you don't know, there's 3 like walking areas around me. So if you see people, you got people walking up here on the Roosevelt, over here on Dixie, right over here, people can walk there, and then of course the bridge I'm on right here. Oh, whoops, chat, sorry, I didn't mean to kick you there. Your stats down, yes sir. Yesterday bridge up after BLF 724. Stayed up until 610. Then lowered for 105. Okay, so that's probably what might happen then. Sir, cross it or not? No, but you will hear them blow for some. The closest crossings to me are, I believe it's St. Lucie Avenue and Fern Street. That hurt? Okay. My bad. So yeah, St. Lucie Avenue and Fern Street are the 2 closest crossings. One on the north end and one on the south end of the bridge. So we'll definitely hear somebody blow their horns for him. But yeah, most likely this will be BLF 704N. No, sorry, 724S. Water, yeah. Be BLF 724S. Then after that, it will most likely be 950 or 105. Then after 105 will most likely be 720. It's 704N. Then after that will most likely be 950. And then we'll call it a day. I'm hoping 950 has 436 on it. I doubt it, but it could. Or 425. 425, I don't even know where that is. I'll have to check and see where it was last seen. I know 430 is up in Jacksonville. He's on 905. They got a horn now. Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see where 425 last was seen. Yeah, last seen it was last sitting in the yard up in out in Miami. Ivan just slowed down, of course. So yeah, he was last seen in Miami, so that could be about where he is right now. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for. So yeah, I don't think we'll catch anything special today, but we could. So yeah, I plan to do some excuse me, some streaming tonight, and of course I plan on streaming tomorrow. And maybe I won't stream on Friday night. I could. I might not, but I could do some streaming on Friday night. It depends on the consist of FEC 105. If it has full champion set, then I'm definitely going to go out for that. But if it doesn't, then I'm just going to stay in. I'm probably just going to stay in, not do any railfanning that day. Did I hear a horn? No, no horns. And then Saturday, you can expect to stream FEC 105, has engine 820 leading. And on this train is 112. It's all Fairmax scheme. Thank you, Rachel, for the info, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, man. No action yet. Still in today's first catch. Should get BLF 724 any second now. Thank you, Southeast Railfanning, and welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch. So yeah, like I said, like I predicted, 724 Brightline BLF 724S will be our first catch. Like I said, 191, we're not going to be catching that, unfortunately, on stream at least. Came a lot earlier than I thought, and that's a train horn. Alrighty, chat, here comes catch number 1 for today. BLF 724S. So here we go, chat. Starting the stream off right. Excuse me. Train time, yes, sir. So yeah, like I said, we should get... I'm back. Welcome back, Godfather. Came at a good time, man. Here comes the first catch of today's stream. 105 will be right behind him. Perfect. Just what I want to hear. What was I going to say? So yeah, going back to streaming, talks of streaming. There should be one tomorrow. Friday's coin toss. Saturday, I'm going to have an evening stream. I'm going to have a long day Saturday. I'm going to go to the model train show. I'll talk more about that later after Brightline. Then Sunday, don't expect one. I highly doubt I'll do a stream Sunday. If I do, it'll be a very short stream. Wow, he was really laying on that horn there. Are you gonna make a second channel called Games, Training, and Roller? Probably not. I doubt I will make a second channel. Well, no, that's not true. I'll talk more about that later. Trend, yes, sir. That's just so far one. Yeah, I'll talk more about a second channel that I'm kind of working with, but so far it hasn't been going too well right now. I gotta work on it. But I'll talk about that after this train. All right, here it comes, chat. First catch of today's stream. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. It's train time. Today's stream, Brightline BLF 724S heading clear into southbound. Let's go. So there we go, chat. Brightline 101 leading, 103 trailing on that for anybody who was curious. Actually got a pretty good shot at him too. So I'll definitely take that. It's my time limit rough. Hey.
Somebody that is in the local area try to go.
So yeah, chat, there we go. First catch of today's stream. So, barring any technical difficulties, this stream will be uploaded to YouTube. Hoping for none. I need a stream to be uploaded to YouTube so bad. So yeah, chat, there we go. First catch of today's stream. So we should be able to get some more action here very soon. Allegedly, 105 was right on his heels, so we could have him here very soon. 105, for those who don't know, is the double stack high priority intermodal train out of Jacksonville, Florida, heading down to Hialeah Yard in Miami. Your sound is off? Oh, I hope not. Are you sure it's just not my voice? Because for those who may not be aware, I'm recovering from a sickness. Brian, so far, 1 FEC, 0. Yes, sir. I'm recovering from a sickness. It has been pinning me down, I must admit. Have not been too fortunate with that. It's been a hard fight, but I'm finally back, feeling better, able to do some rail fighting. Hello, Random. Hello, Holiday. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay. Still waiting today's... action's been pretty good. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more here. Just caught a southbound Brightline. I'm going to go ahead and check the audio. I don't know if the audio is bad for everybody else. But I'm going to check it right now, see what... look at that sunset. Yeah, it's another beautiful Florida sunset. Dolphin counter 4. Nice. It's on max. I don't know if the audio is bad for everybody else. I'm checking it right now. To me, it sounds fine. I don't want to say it might be... It could be 105. Just got lined. Alrighty. Thank you, Southeast Railfanning. And another good thing here, the bridge is still down, so it definitely means it's probably good. Sounds good to me, thank you. It's maybe my connection, W Sunset, yeah. Maybe it's my connection. Yeah, I don't want to say that, but it could be. Because on my end, I sound good, so. Again, it could also just be my voice being a little different, because like I said, I'm fighting something here. It's working. There we go. It's working now. Perfect. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Had to reset. Gotcha. So yeah, allegedly 105 was just lined, so we should be seeing him here very soon. So yeah, chat. Should get ourselves some train action here very soon. Yeah, like I said, FEC 105, then FEC 950 should be the two freight trains we see today. Let's get a sunset view real quick. You got it. Here we go, chat. Right here is Dixie Highway, for those who are curious. Oh, the lights just flipped on. I don't know if anybody caught that. Yeah, beautiful sunset. Here's where this trail goes, if anybody's curious. Yeah, let's do a little investigating. Right there's the switch box right there. And right here is how I get here. I have to go under the tracks. So yeah, there's another view of the Roosevelt. It's a cool location here, I must admit. And here's what you walk out to. Beautiful place. Catch some beautiful trains, quite honestly. I think the Dolphins left, unfortunately. So no more Dolphin cam. It's a nice, cool day, I must admit. It's a beautiful night. It's not hot. The wind's blowing just right. Feels great. I should Google, Georgia is very cold. Yeah. Yeah, I bet everywhere around the country it's starting to get that time of year where the temperatures are dropping. Here in Florida, we'll be shocked if we even hit 30. So usually the lowest we get are mid to low 40s. In this area, at least. Some parts of Florida get to the single digits, but that's very north. That's the very north end. We're talking north of Jacksonville. Hey.
Waiting on a big one?
Yes, sir.
What's coming through?
We should have a lawn double stack container train coming soon. And then after that, we should get a bright line and another freight here soon.
New video all
Wow.
over?
Yes, sir.
Cool, that's neat.
It's just the front end face-on part that looks so good.
Oh, it does. It really does. Yeah.
I can tell you got a shirt on. You're
Yeah.
Yes.
You're an enthusiast.
That's the picture I like, the front.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Have fun.
Thank you.
I hear it.
Oh, there we go.
It's coming. Get ready.
Hulk Encounters 3. Hey, champ. Hello, Tropical. Welcome to the street. Thank you for stopping by. Happened to that to 120's K5 LAM. And I'm not familiar with that, Jacob. But here we go. Train number 2 for today's stream, FEC 105. Allegedly, it's only got 2 of the Group O Blues on them, but we'll take it, though. After 105, should get BLF 705. Not 704, 705. In a little while. Yes, sir. Sounds like a CSX horn. Well, it's a GEVO leading. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a GEVO. 120's got a lower... Wow, okay. I just got dive bombed by a bug. Got a lower pitch because of weathering, I think. Ah, interesting. Alrighty, Chad. I can hear his rumble. The older vids from 2023. Interesting. Some new info to me. Alright, yeah, I can hear him, Chad. It is train time here. Just heard him blowing for that crossing up there, up in Fern Street. Should be round in the corner anytime now. After this train, like I said, I'll talk about the Morgan County Train Show coming up along with future streams. Should be around that corner any second now. There he is. I just lost internet connection in the store. Rough. Alrighty, chat. There he goes around the corner. I'm going to be quiet so I record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. I don't know if anybody saw that. That boxcar in between the auto racks, that was an old Amtrak boxcar. I don't know if anybody caught that. Let's go, 105, baby. That was an old Amtrak boxcar. That was pretty cool. So yeah, a couple manifest cars, a couple auto racks. Now here comes the intermodal. I saw. I don't know if anybody saw the STG Logistics. They just filed for bankruptcy. I'll talk about that later. Yes, sir, Chad. Yes, sir. Hey there, Mike. Hello, outdoorsman. You came at a good time, man. Yes, sir, Chad. 105, baby. It's been a minute since I caught him at this location, I must admit. We're at 2 for now. $8.20 and $8.19. Buddy the Cat, $8.20 and $8.19. Welcome to the stream. And there we go, chat. Catch number 2 on today's stream. Hello, Buddy the Cat. Hello, Outdoorsman. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Actually, it's been pretty good today. We have ourselves our second catch. Waiting on some more here now. The bridge should be raising, allegedly. Or it could stay down, but I'm pretty sure it's going to raise. Pretty sure it's going to raise here, but it could be going down. We left 705, still West Palm, but that should be your next train. All right, thank you, Southeast Railfanning, for the nice information. Unless, of course, 950 is ahead of them. Could get 950 first before 705. We're gonna stay for those two. I think I saw the bridge go back up. Well, it hasn't yet. Spoke too soon. Now it is. So it is raising now, so we're going to wait here for a little bit for a couple more trains before we call it a day here. We got Brightline, BLF 705N, and then after 705, we're going to have FEC 950. And then we should, you just jinxed it, yeah. Then we should call it a day. So not bad. Not a bad start today's stream at all. It's going to be a little bit shorter, but 950 is ahead of 705, and 705 is lined around him. Gotcha. So, yeah, chat. Anyways, I'm going to go for the night. Hope everyone has a great night. All right, take it easy, Warren County. Thank you again for stopping by, man. Take it easy. So, yeah, like I said, chat, we have ourselves 2 catches. Waiting on some more here. I caught, like I said, I did catch 191, but it's running a lot early. But it runs earlier now. It's I think it, runs an hour earlier before it usually does. So, unfortunately, we will not be seeing him on stream, but you will be able to see him at the year-end video. Or at the month-long recap, so be sure to turn your notifications on for that. So yeah, I wanted to talk about some other stuff. Let's see, STG Logistics. STG Logistics, you see a lot of their containers on freight trains. For me, I most notably see them on the FEC trains, but you also see them on CSX, and I think Norfolk Southern carries some of them. They just recently filed for bankruptcy, so we probably won't be seeing much of them anymore. Very unfortunate. So if you want to go catch some, I advise going to catch some intermodal trains and getting some shots at STG Logistics now while you can. I have a day off from McDonald's on February 7th. Nice. But yeah, I advise getting shots of the STG Logistics containers while you can. Moving on. Martin County Model Railroaders, the local model railroad club, one of the local model railroad clubs, is hosting an open house, open to everybody. It's going to be a train. It's not an open house, sorry. It's a train show. They're having a huge train show out here in Martin County. The Martin County Train Show out in Martin County Fairgrounds, which is right next to the train tracks. I would advise going to it. I'm going to be there. I'm going to try and get some train catches along with meeting up with some other rail fans and doing some more rail fanning all during that day. And I should have an evening stream where I'll talk about how everything went and how much fun I had. And I'll get some shots of the area. And, of course, upload that to the month-end review. So going back to the real point, if you want to, the Martin County Fairgrounds is having the model train show this weekend on Saturday. I highly advise, if you're in the area, trying to make your way out to there if you can. It's always a fun time out there. So, like I said, I advise going out there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be meeting up with some other rail fans. there that are actually volunteers at the area. Volunteers and members, I don't know what they do. But yeah, I'll be meeting up with some other rail fans out there. And yeah, so I should be getting some good action that day. Also, I'm going to try and see if I can catch the bright lines out there. When's your birthday? September 19th. 19th is my birthday. It's not want to answer that. No, I'm fine with answering when my birthday was. I just don't want to answer when the day. Like the year. 0 cop encounters. Going to keep it like that. US Sugar 148 is out on the photo charter this weekend. We'll hopefully see it on Saturday. Oh, yeah, you said something about it being on this. It was going to be this weekend, Hewley. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It's also running Sunday, correct? Because that's when I might want to go catch it now. Because Saturday, like I said, we're going to be doing the train show. Sunday, we'll be open to chasing it. Hear music in the background? Yeah, there's a lot of bars in the area and stuff like that. A lot of bars, restaurants in the area, so that's what you hear. Best location is near City Hall, I think. All right, good to know. Should run around the Clewiston area on Sundays. Perfect. Thanks for the info. Smashed in. I think it really hurts to smash it into a dumbbell at school. Rough. Sorry to hear that, man. Hope you feel better. I wasn't looking for something to perform at. Look around, man. Hey.
Alright, this is where we're going.
That's a pretty cool spot. Would love to visit here. Yes, it's just Stuart, Florida. Railfanning on the just by the Roosevelt Bridge. Roosevelt Bridge here. Dixie Highway Bridge. And right here's the train bridge. So highly advised coming out here and getting some trains here. Getting some train shots out here. I love this spot. It's one of my favorite railfanning spots, I must admit. Do you eat Chick-fil-A? Yeah, I do. From time to time. Not bad. Okay, Flagler Avenue crossing. Interesting. So yeah, the Clewiston area. So yeah, I might be doing some US sugar chasing on Sunday. So there you go. So probably won't be a stream. So there probably most definitely will not be a stream on Sunday. But never know. This is the best spot by far that you go to. Yeah. I just don't want to go. Yeah, this is one of my favorite spots of all time to railfan at. I just don't want to go here so often. So I'm not like drying up the spot like I used to. So I'm trying to investigate around other areas, get different shots. I'm kind of seeing the same thing, and a lot of people seem to notice this. I am kind of getting a little bit burnt out of just catching the same trains over and over again. So that's why I've been doing a lot of train watching on the CSX Auburndale subdivision. Even though it doesn't get that much action, if you time it right, you can catch a couple trains. And I tried to catch the Amtraks on that line this Monday. Breaks over. We'll watch later. All right, take it easy, Hewley. Thank you again for stopping by, man. Screaming like a maniac. I don't know. But I will be doing some on Monday. The plan is to catch a lot of FEC and Brightline action on stream. But during the day, I'm going to be catching some Amtrak action and some US Sugar action over on the Marcy Diamond in Zana, Florida. Just north of Indiantown. So that's going to be the goal for that day. And maybe if I'm lucky, catch some CSX action too. Hello, Leonardo. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. What train are you waiting for? And how long will it take to get to the bridge where you're at? So we're waiting on 2 trains here. We've already seen 2. We've already seen Brightline BLF 724S, the southbound Brightline out of Orlando, Florida, heading down to Miami Central, and FEC 105, a Jacksonville, Florida to Miami, Florida intermodal train. We already seen those 2. What we're waiting on is Brightline BLF 705N, the northbound train out of Miami Central heading to Orlando, and FEC 950, a yard shuttle between West Palm Beach and Fort Pierce. That's the trains we're waiting on, those 2. When they run is beyond me. I'm not sure. I would say any time within this hour, we should see them both. If you want my guess, I'd say in about 25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah. She goes Wednesday.
So if you want my guess, it would be about 25 to 30 minutes. We should see both one or two of those trains, but like I said, that's my guess. Take it with a grain of salt. This is the railroads we're working with, so one of the most, I would argue sometimes the railroads can be more, oh, sorry, chat, didn't mean to hit you there. I would argue sometimes the railroads can be a little bit more unpredictable than the stock market. So whatever information I give you, take it with a grain of salt. Oh, interesting. The vehicle bridge is lowering, or is raising, I guess. All right, chat, hydration time. All right, to all the people that do rail fanning out there, who do rail fanning consistently, I advise if you're going to do 3 hours, if you're going to be rail fanning for about 3 hours, I advise bringing 4 bottles of water. Yeah, if you're going to be rail fanning for 6 hours, I advise bringing 8. Try to bring a bottle of water for every hour you're going to go out. I bring 4 because I drank a lot of water. But for every hour you're going to be out, I advise bringing at least 1 bottle per hour. If you know how many hours you're going to be out. If you don't know, take a guess and bring that much water. And especially for Florida rail fans, they know how important water is. So here's a healthy reminder: bring water. $705, just met 724 in Jupiter. Nice. Those who don't know, Jupiter is the border town between is the border town for counties between, I think, what is it? Between Palm Beach County and Martin County. So he's just entering our county here. We're on the lower part of the county. So we should be seeing him. So Jupiter comes before Fort Pierce, or not Fort Pierce. Jupiter comes before, going from south to north. Jupiter comes before Hope Sound. Hope Sound comes before Port Salerno. Port Salerno comes before Golden Gate. And Golden Gate comes before Stewart. Hey. But if you want to go by only major towns, it's going to go Jupiter, Fort Pierce, not Fort Pierce. It's going to go Jupiter, Hope Sound, and then Stewart. So we're near the southern part of the county, so we should be seeing him here very soon. Our county's not very large by any means, so. I must admit, there's a lot of cops patrolling the Dixie Highway Bridge, but I think it's because it's closed for regular traffic. But it's just kind of weird that they see so many cops driving over it. Huge boat, by the way, a nice yacht coming through. Yeah, I don't really know why this part of Dixie Highway is closed. I can't imagine. Maybe they're working on it and I'm not sure. Bridge alarm sounding. It's probably going to lower here in a second. So yeah, chat, we should have ourselves a northbound bright line first. Then after that, we should get 950. Then we'll call it a day. But yeah, for those wondering, we've seen 2 trains so far. 101 and 103 were on the first bright line, and the first FEC had 820, 819 on it. Just Railfan Fort Pierce, you get the SCFE action. Yeah, I'm aware. I really want to Railfan Fort Pierce one day, but I'm a little busy right now and don't really have that time on my hands. I'm going to be catching that interchange train, the U.S. Sugar interchange train with the FEC. I should be catching that on Monday. I was talking about that earlier. I hope to catch that on Monday. So yeah, going back to, I said I would talk about this later, stream schedules. You can expect one tomorrow. Friday, it's a toss-up, but I would say it's likely but not confirmed on Friday. Saturday, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do one. Every time I say a stream, I'm going to do a stream. It means it's likely but not confirmed. Friday, it's 50-50 if I'll do one. Saturday, I'm actually going to try and do one. Sunday, most likely not. And if I do, it'll be a quick stream where I'm just catching a couple bright lines. Monday, I'm gonna try and do a stream as well. And that's all I can say for right now.
We're back.
So yeah, chat, like I said, we should get ourselves some bright line, then some FEC action. Then we're going to call it a day. I know today's stream is a little bit shorter than they usually are, but nothing I could do. I just made a mistake. So yeah, that was on me. I came out a little too late and didn't get all the action I wanted. So yeah, that's just my bad. Tomorrow I will plan accordingly. And there we go. Bridge is now active. Should make a post about your stream schedule for people not watching? That's a good idea. You know what? I think I will, Zachary. Good idea. Good idea. Remember the 21st night of September? I think that's when I was doing a stream out in Alice Street. That's when Brightline used to be hourly through here. For those who don't know, Brightline does not run on an hourly schedule through here. It runs on a semi-hourly schedule. Every 2 hours they run due to equipment shortages. But back in September, they used to be hourly, and the train lengths used to actually vary. So they could be anywhere between 4 cars and 10 cars, and it was actually really cool. So on that day, so on Saturdays, instead of catching 3, you would catch 5. You would catch 6 or 7 trains a day, or not a day, on a stream for similar lengths. Now you only catch 3, so it's pretty funny. Yeah, before I was catching about 10 trains through here. Now it's down to 6, which is a noticeable difference, but compared to what it used to be, only 2, I can't complain. Semi-hourly? Every 2 hours. Equipment shortage, I'm not sure what do you mean by that. Semi-hourly, every 2 hours, equipment shortages. Brightline wants all their Orlando trains to be 10 cars. They need them to be 10 cars. And unfortunately, I don't have the equipment for that, so.
Sorry.
And they don't have the equipment for that. So instead of making the trains run hourly, they're going to make them run every 2 hours. Yeah, a lot of people who fight against Brightline try to say that there's not enough people on the train. There's very little people. You know, they're not carrying enough people. And to that I say, have you looked inside one of their 10-car trains? You can obviously see that most, if not all, of the seats are jam-packed with people. I'm looking at the website trying to buy tickets. I'm not actually trying to buy tickets, but looking at the website for tickets, they're saying that they're sold out, you know, so. Sorry, chat, just turned on the lighting there. So, it's a bad argument. So the bridge should be lowering soon. We should be getting ourselves a Brightline train. Then after that, we'll get some FEC action and call it a day. So a shorter stream, but I don't think today was a bad one. Hey. So yeah, the bridge alarm's still sounding as it lowers. We should be able to get some action here very soon. So yeah, chat, we should get ourselves something very soon. It's either going to be Brightline or FEC. I'm pretty sure it's Brightline, but 950 could be first. Just have to wait and see. BLF 705, about 10 miles from the bridge. Okay, well, there you go. 705 will be first then. Yeah, you can hear a lot of music in the background here. 950's still by West Palm Beach. I don't think he left yet. That's weird. 705 should have passed Hope Sound. Southeast Railfanning, I must question how you have that information. I mean, that's really weird he hasn't left yet. So, if this bridge goes back up and 950 isn't lined, then we'll call it a day here and walk home with 3, which isn't bad. The stream will be uploaded to YouTube, by the way, barring any technical difficulties. That would be unfortunate if they changed the time slot for 9:52, making him a much later train. $950 passed Stuart yesterday at around 6:32. Interesting. What's your lucky number? 19. 19 is definitely my lucky number. So yeah, chat, Brightline will most likely be the first train, will allegedly be the first train. Then after that, we might have to wait later for FEC 950, allegedly. We might not even end up catching it. My lucky number 7, nice. 19, well, I was born on September 19th. So that's 9/19, 19. And also, that was my baseball number when I used to play. That was always my number. -7. Nice. But yeah, 19 was always my number when I played. My lucky number's 21. Nice. That's mine is 95,8,906. Interesting. So that was her baseball number. Nice. I didn't know she. So I guess she plays. She used to play softball. That's nice. Can't tell if I heard it. I don't think I did. Not sure about that. I wish Brightline would go back to hourly service. Yeah, you and me both. I really wish it would, but allegedly Brightline doesn't have the equipment. But to that I question, I don't know how they don't. Siemens Mobility, I mean, they were one of the Brightline was one of the first railroads to get in contracts with Siemens Mobility. You think you think Siemens would give them priority for building? I remember I once saw a Brightline and I was expecting a freight train and I got so mad. Foamer moment, yeah. Sorry, chat, didn't mean to kick you there. I'm trying to walk off something. My arm is really hurting me for whatever reason right now. So I'm just kind of pacing around here, trying to work out whatever's in it. One time I was recording a Brightline in Fort Lauderdale, and iguana scared the crap out of me. That's pretty funny. I remember when I was expecting a Brightline train, and it was a freight train. It was the 705 and aka 726N. Excuse me, and 950 came first. I was shocked. Interesting, that's nice. Oh, well, speaking of coming first, here comes Brightline BLF 705N. I keep dealing with the iguanas near my house. Nice. Well, here comes BLF 725N, or not 725, 705N. I hear his horn. So he should be around the corner any second now. Train time. I must admit, he snuck up on me. I heard his horn. I thought I was going to hear him blow for the next crossing. That bridge will probably go out after this guy passes. If it does, we're going to call it a day then. Yeah, not bad, Chad. Not bad at all. Hey. Yeah, we'll take it. Catch number 3 on today's stream. Unless if we have any updates on where 950 is. I'm out, guys. See you. Take it easy, Jacob. Thank you again for stopping by, man. 950 is still nowhere near here. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to wait for that bridge until it raises, and when it does, we're going to call it a day here. Gotta work. Gotcha. All right, take it easy, man. Thank you again for stopping by. Have to eat dinner? Ah, nice. I've already ate, fortunately. I always eat before I come out, so I don't have... So I'm not, like, rushing to get home because I'm hungry, you know? So I can stay out truck side for a little bit longer, but, yeah, a little unfortunate, chat, that this was a shorter stream. Does your school have lockers? Your locker number 19? No, yes, but I never use my locker. Hello, Migs. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. You came at a bad time. We're only an hour into the stream, but unfortunately we got nothing else coming, so that's gonna... How you been? I'm doing all right, man, but, unfortunately we're gonna call it a day here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. Shorter stream, I know, and that's on me. Tomorrow will definitely be a longer stream, but, I just gotta, that was on me. I came a lot later than I wanted to. But hey, we got some nice real action here today. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Sorry for those of you just joining us. We're calling it a day. I got you. See ya. Yeah. So that's about it. See ya.